It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
We made it Friday on the KVJ Show. Good morning, everybody. How you doing, Virginia?
We are here. It is Friday.
Free for all Friday.
Yes, it is.
And there was a song someone suggested to me, and we might have played it during it. How does one Kevin Ralston feel about Rebecca Black's Friday?
I consider it. It might play better for 90 seconds. I don't know how long the song was, but yeah, I don't know that we want to ride that longer than just the chorus.
I mean, that's your first suggestion.
It wasn't. It was not my suggestion.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not starting this whole thing off great.
You're the mouthpiece, and I think you need to reevaluate this friendship with whoever told you that.
Start low, see where the bar is at, and then at least I didn't ask
usually
him.
you want to start big and then kind of put that one on the back. And when you leave with Rebecca Black, every request you throw from here on out is going to be like, I don't know, man.
They told me in business school I wasn't the best negotiator.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? You're an artist. You're not a businessman.
Can you imagine that you walk in and be like, I want a 0% raise? And they're like, done. They're like,
Done.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Sign right here, Mr. Pennington.
Wait, you start low? I like it. Reverse psychology. They'll be so confused. They won't know what to do. Well, we got a nice little Friday here. I hope planned out. I don't know if you guys saw a little bit of a jelly roll last night. He did get his show going at the, I think, Financial Amphitheater last night. So happy to see that going on. So they have gotten all the shows off so far. Now the big test is, can you make it through Dave Matthews tonight, tomorrow?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to pour all day, every day, but we got a sprinkling by me, and then it was done. Like, it was 10 minutes and then over.
Yeah, like I said, you don't always know when you see the forecast because they'll have like a 60% chance of rain. But then does that mean that it's going to be for 5 minutes and then, then you fulfilled?
I went shopping, and when I was walking in, it was starting to rain. By the time I was coming out, it was slowing up. I'm like, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we'll see. I'm hoping for everybody's got tickets for the next 2 nights out there, I think.
I hope you got them under the pavilion. Those lawn people are
Right.
tough. If you're on the lawn, you could be rained out.
I tell you what, though, we did the pavilion once with that John Mayer. I don't think I'll ever do the lawn again. That's how good I thought going under the pavilion, because I'm a lawn guy usually.
Yeah.
Pavilion was nice, man.
It gets a little crazy out there in the lawn.
Once you go in the pavilion, you're like, oh, this is how the fancy people live.
The things I've seen go down in the lawn, I don't even think I can talk about them on the After the Show podcast.
I know some of the things you're talking about,
Yes.
and it gets scandalous.
That Motley Crue concert we went to?
Yeah.
You think there was a bunch of angels in the audience that night?
Well, I mean, it's
Motley Crue on the lawn?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And that would be fun, just to have a little hidden camera where you're videoing everything.
Yeah. Oh, that was Jelly Roll's second night in a row on the stage because the night before, Machine Gun Kelly also brought him out to perform.
I was wondering, too, I mean, if you're on a full-on tour and you're singing almost every single night, your body is going to get exhausted. Your mind is going to get exhausted, and you're not going to want to entertain every single night. And I wonder what these artists do, especially when they know they got a sold-out show. Right. Is there a warm-up thing, especially when they just go, I don't know if I got it tonight.
Yeah.
Do they do something illegal to get them going? Do they have a spiritual exercise they do?
I think they all do different stuff. And I've seen all of them have different things. Like Tim McGraw, he is doing insane workouts the day of the show. And then he goes and gets himself all cleansed and ready to go. And then typically they meet with their band. They kind of get together, do a little bit of a kind of like a pep talk. Some of them do prayers, some of them do shots. It just depends upon what they do. They have vocal exercises.
Tim McGraw with a hat is a 9. Tim McGraw with the hat off is a 6. Isn't that weird?
I don't know why you always got ball shame him.
I'm just saying.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, he needs that hat.
Look, sometimes people lose their hair.
I would love it if he came to me and said, Kev, take me to Hair Club. I'd be like, dude, you are one dude that would massively benefit from
But
that.
I don't know if he would.
I think he would.
I'm saying it's not even about the baldness. I'm saying it's all about the hat.
Okay, so the hat just makes the man. So even if he had hair, it's not the fact that he doesn't have it.
Amen. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not about the baldness. It's about the hat.
Okay, now you're getting me back because when I bought my cowboy hat at the South Florida Fair, I had a ball cap on it first, walking around, not that much confidence.
Not that many ladies.
Put that cowboy hat on, and all of a sudden, man, I feel like I could have ate the Ferris wheel.
He's a magnet.
I was a man.
They were all trying to get on it.
That's it.
It did it. Changed my walk. It changed everything.
Let me ride him like a bull.
Well, you are limited a bit on the social calendar going on this weekend. It's getting a little bit slim, like I said it would this time of year.
It's a little mugs out there, too.
It is.
Like, the air feels like a cup of coffee.
Indoor party or indoor game night seems fun.
Yes. Take me inside.
Yes. Well, today is a big day as well because it is the last day of school for Palm Beach County students. I know Martin County, you wrapped up yesterday. Your son Rocco came home. I assume he was pumped to start off his summer vacation today.
So excited. He was telling me last night, he's like, I'm not going to bed. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You don't have to, but I have to. But he wouldn't wind it down, so I had to snap a little bit. Wind it down.
But as a little kid, though, staying up late watching movies or TV is so much fun.
I know. But he likes to do it in my room when I'm trying to wind it down.
Right.
I would never hit him, but I did threaten violence.
I would never hit him, but I thought about it for a second.
I threatened him and his dad. I'm going to backhand both of you, I think was the exact quote.
Okay. All right. There you go.
They barred it down.
Okay. Well, there you go. You know, sometimes forceful words.
Well, they're sleeping right now, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why don't you go make a ruckus while they're there?
I should have.
Yeah, that's turnabout's fair play, right? Well, I get it. If you've got a teenager, it is very tough to get them to engage. And sometimes you just get frustrated and you give up. You're like, you know what? Just play your video games and get on your phone and do whatever that stuff is. Hop on your e-bike and run people off the sidewalk. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the easy way to handle them because they are jerks. And you just kind of want to say, you know what? I'm going to cut you off. I'm not going to give you access to my emotions right now.
Yeah.
Go do whatever you want. But that's letting the whole hormones that they can't help win.
Sure, exactly.
And you got to be better than that. And I know it's hard because I've been there. Mm-hmm. But you got to be better than that. And don't let these teenagers change you.
Yeah. I find that a lot of times I need some preparation before I walk into the situation because on the fly, I clam up and I'm like, what do I need to say? What can I do? How can I get him engaged? And I fall flat. But when I come in with a little bit of a plan, a strategy, and it usually has to be a plan A, B, and C, I can rotate through it and hopefully get him engaged with something.
You also can't be tired.
Yeah.
When you're going into that negotiation with this teenager because then you make bad decisions. This is like going into war. Look at it like you're going into war with another human. You've got to be on your A game with these teenagers. Do not let them change you.
This is some of that pre-preparation. So if you have a teenager that's going to be sitting around this summertime, there's some ideas that somebody posted up, a mom on Threads, of stuff that she has tried that has worked. And maybe through all of this, I don't know, all these are good ideas, but there might be one that works for you. These are things that you can do. And if you're starting with the first day of summer, like anybody that's got a kid in Martin County, if you got a teenager in Martin County, she recommends a first day of summer breakfast. Same diner, same booth, same order year after year. And that's a tradition that you do for the years that you have left with them.
I want to go back in time and do the diner experience.
Yeah, right? Young Bird might like that.
Old Bird loves it.
Old Bird belongs in a diner.
I do well in a diner.
Whatever that place might be that they love to go to. For my son, it would be the Original House of Pancakes. We go sit in the same booth. He gets the same order every year. And then all the way through his senior year, that's just what you do with him.
Y'all get that Dutch baby.
He does not. He just gets the pancakes, but that Dutch baby looks, if I could order anything that would be completely guilt-free and it wouldn't count towards calories, I would do that every time.
Dutch baby is so good.
It is, and I would order it every single time if it didn't take 6.5 hours to cook.
It does. And they tell you on the menu.
They even tell you.
Yeah.
Go run some errands.
You got to call ahead and be like, look, I'll be there in 20. Can y'all start my baby?
You order it at midnight. It's ready for breakfast.
And I want multiple.
My sister made one time, and it was just as good. I was so impressed.
Okay.
Dutch
Yeah.
baby at home is fantastic.
Do you want breakfast?
No.
All right.
I'm going out of town.
Okay,
I can't
all right.
start a road trip fast.
Okay.
Evil diner boy.
Another thought for your teenager this summer is a summer bucket list ritual. You write it on day one and you cross things off together and you review it on the last day.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we're going to have a summer of reading. Rocco is not jazzed about it, but his reading comprehension scores were not fantastic. And
so if he has to do that, then I think what you would do with this list would be going to Rapids Water Park, Science Center, whatever it might be that he wants to do then. So it's not just reading, and you scratch that off every day. It'd be like, all right, let's sprinkle in some fun activities and we'll do that.
you earn some fun activities by reading. I like it. Ooh, I'll make a Kevin Ralston chart today.
I love that too. Is he too old or too young, or does this not even work anymore with kids? You know what I'm about to say. Would Judy Blume be good for him? Would he like those kind of stories, or is that too little kiddish?
I don't know if the Judy Blume books are more for girls.
Dang, what?
You had all sisters.
No, they read them to us in elementary school. They would sit us down. They'd read a chapter a day.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
That one was a girl one. That I give you.
All right, but Freckle Juice maybe.
Super Fudge.
Jesus and Ramona is for girls.
But I don't know if kids will even give a crap about that.
I don't know if Rocco would get down with that.
Yeah.
I have to let him pick the books, and then I have to have him do a book report for each one to make sure he really did read it.
Is that a daily thing you're going to do, or is that maybe 3 times a week?
No, it's daily. There's going to be daily reading. It's the summer of reading, and we are not playing around with them reading comprehension scores.
Yeah. So you're not sure that teenage boys today would be into reading books written for girls 55 years ago?
I knew another.
I may not connect.
I knew another comment was coming, which I deserved.
I'm going to start calling you Freckle Juice.
I don't know why I go in so hard for Judy Blume. I don't know.
I loved Judy Blume. Look, I am there with you.
Yeah, but you're a woman.
True. And you were actually young when they were written.
Yeah, I mean, you're all making fine points.
Another idea for your teenager this summer, the summer soundtrack. You add one song each week to a shared playlist that tells the story of the summer. If something seems to connect or you have a good time and that song was playing on the radio when you're going to, say, Rapids Water Park or whatever you're doing, you'd be like, oh, remember that song? I love that tune. Let's put it in our playlist.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, and you listen to it throughout the entire summer. They also recommend doing a worst movie club where you hunt down the worst rated film you can find each week and watch it together.
That's a fun experiment to do anyway. I did that for a little bit, the worst scores on Rotten Tomato. Okay. And there's a reason why the worst scores, a lot of them were really bad.
Other things to do with your teenager this summer, the summer dare jar, where you write small dares on paper. You pull one out each weekend and you both have to do it.
Okay, like the first one, rob a bank.
Yes. Great way to start.
Mug a neighbor.
Also, the $10 challenge per week. Once a week, you each get $10 at a thrift store, and you hunt for the best find.
That's fun.
That's fun with adults, too.
I did a little shopping and some thrifting yesterday at a new place in Jupiter, and Rocco didn't want to go with me because he wanted to be home. He was exhausted. So I went, and there was so much cool stuff that he would have loved there.
Oh, that's just a fun game to do on a road trip. If you stop at one of those weird shops, everyone's got to buy something $5 or lower. So no one gets too badly hurt, but you have to buy something.
Small town thrifting.
Love it.
Out of town, you can find gems. When I was in Kentucky, I found so much cool stuff because I don't think that they know what they have.
Oh.
Down here, it would be more expensive because everybody's up pricing their stuff.
I found a Planet of the Apes face sculpture just this last weekend for $15.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get some good deals.
What an investment piece.
Somebody's bragging.
Oh, and Honey Face, my girlfriend, pretty turned on.
I bet, yeah. That's my guy. That's my guy. Other things to do with your teenager this summer, the thank you jar. Every week, each of you drops in one note of something you appreciated about the other. That's lovely if you can get your teenager to actually tell you something nice about you.
I mean, it just sounds like a list of how to become a better human, really.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the list was relatively decent. If you're starting from nowhere and you're just like today, like, oh, what am I going to do? You also can do the one new recipe a week where you pick a dish neither of you has ever made. You cook it together, then you rate it honestly.
Okay.
On how you did.
We do that already. Rocco loves to cook.
Okay.
I don't know about that honesty part. I wouldn't get too honest.
And then the closing night fire. On the last night of summer, you build a fire and you each share your favorite moment of the whole season.
I would love that, but it would also kind of depress me because the fire would represent, oh man, we're going back to school. The fire.
School is the fire.
It is the
Yes,
fire.
head back into the flames. So there's a few ideas to get your summertime going. If you need other suggestions, you just got to be with us on Monday because Camp KVJ kicks off again.
Nice.
8 weeks of the coolest tickets of all the best things that are happening in South Florida. And there's so many cool things, and it's a lot of indoor activities. I know yesterday we were talking about what do you do on the rainy days, but we got museums and science centers and all that kind of stuff is going to be thrown into this mix, as well as some outdoor activities. Rapids water park tickets are thrown in there as well.
Love it.
So be here just after the dirt today, weekdays after 7 a.m. on the KVJ show all summer long for Camp KVJ. Boy, they've got a lot of big stuff is going to be coming up this summertime. And I don't know if you've seen, but they've got the 250th birthday of the United States. It's going to be happening, a 16-day celebration that is going to be going on in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, we were talking about all the different artists that had signed on to perform.
16 consecutive days?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I know. They're going to try to do it right,
big
huh?
production.
Oh, it's a very big production, Virginia.
16 consecutive days?
Yes.
It's like a season of a sport.
That's more than a half a month.
It's like
Yeah.
spring training.
Right.
Every single day, something's going on.
I'm not sure what the itinerary is.
Damn.
I know that it seemed like it was filling up nicely yesterday, and it's since emptied out a good bit because several of the performers that were scheduled that we talked about yesterday have already dropped out
Oh.
Now,
of the performance.
Does that mean that they were announced without them being asked, and then when they found out, they said, I don't want to play? Is that what happened?
What had happened was they thought it was going to be a bipartisan type of event where it wasn't anything political, Republican, Democrat, whatever. And then they figured out that the committee that was organizing the event had actually been put together by President Trump. And so they said, this feels very partisan, actually. We thought it was not going to be. So Young MC, the Commodores, and Martina McBride have all backed out at least already. And apparently some others are questionable. It's caused some infighting because I think that CNC Music Factory, the Freedom Williams, who kind of like was the face of the group, and then there are other people in it. So I think he might still be in it, but the other people in CNC's not down with it. So
Only one C?
yeah,
So are we getting CNC or just the factory?
Or one C?
I'm not sure what we're going to wind up getting.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's already kind of gone on like that.
Wait a minute. This has turned political?
It did. It did, in
no.
fact.
Well, how could this not have turned political?
Yeah, well, it's just the era we live in now. But our South Florida boys, Vanilla Ice and Florida, they are still, at least as of right now, scheduled to be performing for that celebration. So we'll see what happens with the rest. Now, the MMA fight, that's going to be interesting. And boy, I saw a picture of that because they pretty much have the ring set up, but there's lighting and everything that suspends above it.
Oh, there's huge trusses.
Oh, my gosh.
It is massive. I was like, what the hell?
Right behind the White House. And it's just weird to see because they're showing
So
the last one. I'm
weird.
like, what is that monstrosity behind? I mean, it is, dude, it is so large. They have built a makeshift arena in the backyard of the White House. Like, it is very large. I'm like, Mike, they got enough room for this for real? Or what's going on here?
It's the ballsiest looking setup I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's big.
Hey, you know what? I think the president we got in there, he likes going big, right?
Look,
So,
you're sending a message to the rest of the world.
I guess so. It is very big. So I don't know where they're going to be, finishing this thing up. Now, I'm not typically an MMA guy, so I don't know if they've named off all of the matches, but I think that they ought to at least consider, for all Americans who may not know all of the names that are in MMA, which I do not. I know a few, but if you have a great matchup, I wouldn't even be able to recognize it.
I mean, I'm a little stupid with this story. When you say 16 days, is that 16 days of fighting or just of events going on at the White House?
16 days of events.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the itinerary.
Some are fights,
day-to-day.
some are concerts.
Yeah.
Some are probably concerts that turn into fights.
Yeah, you're right. A little bit of everything. Yeah.
Because it'll turn political in the crowd.
Oh, wouldn't that be something if a band plays together, but half of them are Democrats, the other half are Republican, and in the middle of the song they just go at it?
That's what we need. You know, if that happened, Russia and China would be sitting there with their popcorn and be like, I love this.
They would love it.
They would love it.
They would love it. I'm sure they're already loving it. So if you want to bring in people that may not know some of the names of the MMA fighters, but you would like to see other people fight, because we do this now all the time. A lot of times it's some bunk fights. You know, they just had some, like Johnny Manziel was fighting former NFL guy that just fizzled out after college after winning the Heisman.
Yeah, we got into this mode of fighting these weird pairings with people.
Odd matchups, right?
Yeah.
But it's all about matching up people that already have a social media footprint, a presence, a celebrity, even if they're C-list, even if they're D-list, if they've got fans, if they've got a name, put them in the ring, because that will draw people.
But there's just been some odd pairings is all.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there have been some very odd pairings. So to me, if you want to really make this thing pop and make that monstrosity of a ring out back at the White House really pay off, get some names in there that we know, like a Kendrick Lamar versus Drake.
That would be it would be huge. It would be
Could
that
you
right there would
imagine if
be
they
massive.
got that? I mean, this would be, you want to get the eyeballs in a nonpartisan way of the nation on this thing, get these kind of matchups set up. You'd be like, yes, all day long.
Just make it 3 rounds. Don't go further than just make it 3.
I'd even take one. Just, you know, have them for 3 minutes.
oh my
just beating
gosh,
the
just
tarnation out of
one
each other.
3-minute round.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Just see what happens.
Because you know
Score it
those
afterwards.
blows are real.
Absolutely. Maybe Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Wow.
Who wins that fight?
I don't know. Cardi's younger, but Nicki seems angrier. It's a good fight.
Huh.
Who's taller?
That doesn't necessarily matter.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cardi
Who's
B
got
seems a little bit more feisty. But I mean, you know, Cardi B had a baby recently too. So
True.
yeah. Maybe Ryan Reynolds and Justin Baldoni.
I think, unfortunately, Ryan Reynolds does win.
Really?
I think Baldoni is just too. I don't think he's got the right mentality in the ring.
I think Baldoni's a lot taller.
I think you're mixing up with. You don't have to, just because you're taller doesn't mean you're going to win the fight. I mean, I know what you're saying, the reach and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I have seen some short people mess up some very tall people.
Something tells me Ryan Reynolds can't fight.
I didn't say he could
Well,
fight.
if he's Canadian, he might have loved hockey. Maybe he grew up fighting on the ice. I don't know his backstory.
When did you become a big Ryan Reynolds fan?
No,
I'm
I
just
thought we were Team Baldoni.
I'm not
All of
team
us.
anybody.
I'm not.
Don't be recruiting me to teams.
Oh, get me.
She wants to sign everybody up.
Get me on record. Everybody involved in that movie, I can't stand and annoy me.
But
So
we are Team Baldoni.
I'm team. No, I'm not. I'm team none of them. They all annoy me.
I know they've kind of tried to patch up the beef, but I still would like to see Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. Don't tell me you wouldn't tune in for that. If they were in the octagon going at it.
Is there a better beef with Taylor? Who else is she kind of? Even her and Blake Lively are kind of sort of on the outs after all that going down.
Yeah, if you got Ryan Reynolds there.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
different package.
You can do.
You want to see your dragon now?
Oh,
Show
that-
you.
Taylor Swift's outfit that she comes out in is like a dragon costume.
with Undertaker type flames.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
it's good.
real good.
Canadian Bacon said that unfortunately Ryan Reynolds doesn't know how to play hockey. He's from the west coast of Canada. So I don't know if that is a dig on West Coast Canadians. Maybe we've got an East-West side fight going on in Canada as well.
Somebody told me this, and I didn't know this was true. Did you know he burned his school or tried to burn his school down when he was younger?
Who?
Ryan Reynolds?
I think I've recently heard that. Somebody was coming for him with that, right?
Yes. And I was like, wait, what?
Look, I have been saying this for quite a long time. I have never liked Ryan Reynolds. I always thought he was a snake in the grass, and I always thought he's got some anger issues, and he treats people. I think it's fake nicery.
Snake in the grass with an arson past.
Oof. Denny said, "Say edit that out," but I kind of like the fact that she bombed so bad.
I just don't like that cat.
Comment in the chat room said that for the UFC fights on the White House lawn, they're going to be having some of the best fighters out there, and a few are coming out of retirement just for this opportunity. So apparently some of the MMA people are going to be intrigued by it. For the rest of us that don't know those fighters, Let's go in and get Kendrick Lamar Drake.
Can we get Evelyn Romo on the card?
Be amazing, right?
That would be amazing.
Wearing them KVJ shorts.
She's got a fight this weekend.
That's right. She's gonna win.
Yeah, she's gonna be 6-0.
It's so crazy how intense they can make a spelling bee, but boy, all the drama was there. The Scripps National Spelling Bee. The final was last night, 9 rounds with the 14-year-old Shrey Parikh and this 12-year-old Ishan Gupta. They went through 32 words in 90 seconds.
I've heard kids talk that get to this level in interviews, what they got to do to get to that point. They will study and learn how to spell the entire dictionary.
Dang.
It's really unbelievable. Now, the winner was Ishan Gupta, and he went through, the winner was Shrey Parikh. He went through 32 words in 90 seconds. Here is some of the words that he went through.
Your 90 seconds will begin once I pronounce your first word. Enthymeme.
ENTHYMEME.
Iguape.
IGUAPE.
Denebola.
DNEBOLA.
Fedodo.
FAISDODO.
Kawathai.
CYWYDDAU.
Pohutakawa.
What?
Kid, first of all,
Pohutakawa.
What the hell is that?
Pohutakawa.
also, too, I'd be kind of annoyed, no offense, at the guy doing the announcing. It's a timed event. He messed up a word, the guy announcing, so that's at least a half a second on that kid's time. And then did you hear that 2.5 second empty space where he didn't, the announcer didn't say a word? I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Every second counts, Virginia.
I hear ya.
And he throws this in at the end?
Pohutakawa.
Hutakawa.
It's timed.
What does that word even mean?
I have no idea. I heard it in a song, though, and it's very catchy.
I can't fight this feeling deep inside of me.
Crazy. And then the runner-up, the 12-year-old, Ishan Gupta, he did the 25 words, falling just a little bit short in 90 seconds. Here's a bit of what they threw at him.
Enthymeme.
ENTHYMEME.
Iguape.
IGUAPE.
Denebola.
DENEBOLE.
Fedodo.
FAISDODO.
Wow, that's crazy, huh? And they're just like, rattle up, boom, smack it, moving on.
The kids were on point. They're hitting their buzzer. They're getting it going. But if you notice, when the one guy stumbles, the kid stumbles a little bit. It threw him off.
So Fedodo is a French thing. That's a dance. It's like a they have words in other languages?
Now, you tell me. I don't know. I didn't know it was another language.
I thought it was all just like English words, because that is a curve ball.
Yeah.
That's a curveball.
I cannot speak to Fedodo.
Well, Fedodo seems a little tricky.
Okay.
I mean, I hope I would get Fedodo because I would be able to spell it. But
How do you spell Fedodo?
FAISDODO.
So you don't know. Don't know? Do you know?
FAISDODO.
Okay. Me and Kevin clearly have no idea what you're talking about.
But I guess I'm new to this. I didn't realize it was other languages.
Don't know. Maybe they consider it American because it's a Cajun dance party, even though it's French. Maybe that's French-American.
It could still be it could still be an English word, but
Because if you go to France and you say Fedodo, they may be like, I don't know what you crazy coon asses are talking about.
Coming down to the Fedodo.
Yeah, we don't do that here. You may have a little bit of our language, but you ain't French.
You don't think they Fedodo in France?
I don't know. I just saw a Cajun conversation the other day, and there's a real French person watching. He's like, I have no idea what they're talking about. They were like, I had no idea.
The slang is real.
Yeah.
It is. I told you that when I played baseball my freshman year, one of the guys that lived in the dorm, the really nice guy, but he was straight up Cajun, and I never knew what he said to me.
You just have to nod.
I did, but I could tell that we were connecting through smile and through just,
There are things bigger than language.
Yes, but we did. We struggled talking to one another.
And here was the big moment with the crowning of the winner at the Scripps National Spelling Bee last night.
Shrey and Ishan, the spell-off results are in. Shrey, during the spell-off, you correctly spelled a total of 32 words. Ishan, you correctly spelled a total of 25 words, and that means that Shrey, you are the 2000
Oh, so they have like a sudden death. You have a timer and you got to get as many as you can. That's crazy.
Well, that's why I think it's so crucial. The person giving the words has got to have their stuff together.
Now I see your point.
Well, I mean, I would not be, I mean, I'm a guy that will definitely stutter as I'm even talking about this.
You stuttered as you were doing
exactly.
it just now.
I wouldn't say I'm the right guy for the job, but you got to get the right person for the job.
You got to get the right guy for the
Yes.
job. No stutters.
None.
We don't know who it is, but we know who it's not.
Yes. I'm just saying.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Okay, get ready here. You're going to take your own little quiz. You need
Oh,
to
no.
write down some of America's most misspelled words.
We're not having a timed event like that, are we? Because my head might explode.
Yeah, I know what happens when we put a timer on y'all, so we'll go a little bit easy for you
Can
today.
I borrow a piece of PAPER? Thank you.
Yes. YES.
Got that one. Okay, the first word that I'm going to have you spell here today is the word definitely. According to unscrambler.com, definitely is one of the most misspelled words in America. Okay, definitely is the word to spell.
Spell check has made me weak.
Oh, it's made me so weak.
I am so weak. This is one of those words that I just start DEF and hope it finishes for me.
I'm actually even weak at autocorrect. I'm even spelling words wrong with autocorrect.
Okay, Virginia, let's see. What did you write down for the word definitely?
DEFINATELY.
Okay, Jbird, what did you write down?
I mean, it's just not good, Kev. DEFINITLY.
Okay, and you both have missed it
Both of us.
in different ways.
Well, in today's day and age, I would just spell DEF. Deaf.
And then it spells the rest for me.
And sometimes it doesn't.
See, this is why AI is making us dumber.
So dumb. It
right
really-
here, this is the example we are showing you.
I mean, I don't think either one of us could have spelled that word with or without AI, but still, I see what your point is. I know what you mean. It's making us spell bad.
Kevin, please spell it correctly.
DEFINITELY.
The E.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's where you messed up. Virginia put an A in there instead of an I.
Got it.
Now write separate. They say this is one of the most misspelled words in America, separate. How do you do that one? Or you could say separate. I'll give you that. Separate.
Now you just got in my head.
Okay. I think I gave you a little bit more help there with the second pronunciation.
Well, then you've got in my head in a good way.
Jbird, how did you spell it?
SEPERATE. Separate.
Virginia.
SEPARATE.
You're correct.
I hate this game.
He gave us a clue, bruh.
Yeah, I know, dog. I'm not good. Gosh,
Why did I come here today?
why did I come here to?
For all this.
Final word I'm going to give you according to unscrambler.com. This is one of America's most misspelled words. It is niece, not nephew. It is niece. How do you spell the word niece? Okay. Virginia, what do you got over there?
NIECE, niece.
Jbird, what did you write?
NIECE, niece.
Yeah, baby. All right. Wrapping up on a nice little win there. There you go.
I mean, that's what we're celebrating, the fact that we spelled niece right.
Look, small victories.
Take a win whenever you can, man.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, oh, damn it. I said well first. I was trying not to say well. It's so hard. Because I get so excited. And it's like how I calm myself down a little bit.
Okay.
This story is
go with it.
juicy. Don't say well. Don't say well. Madonna is making headlines because she's talking about the best lovers of her life. And now when you think about celebrities who did not give a flying F in their heyday and appeared to be hooking up with a lot of partners, which good for you. Who cares? Have your fun, Madonna. She's talking now about ranking her lovers. I mean, this is juicy, right?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone involved loves this bit.
Well, there's a caveat. So everyone involved does love this bit because everybody that she's ranking are the dead lovers. She's not ranking anybody she banged that's still breathing.
Is she saying disparaging things like either good or bad? Or she's just going straight up good stuff?
I think she's going good stuff. She's talking about, physical attraction in the bedroom, ranking like moves. So it's fascinating and it's interesting to think about, okay, who are the guys that she's hooked up with that are dead? We got Tupac, we got Luke Perry, we got Basquiat.
I don't even remember her and Tupac being together. Was that a fling or were they together?
I think they're all flings, bro.
Yeah,
We're not talking about
good point.
long
She had a
term
lot
here.
of stable things in the 90s.
Heard.
And, the one that she ranks on the top of everybody, JFK Jr. John F. Kennedy Jr. was the best dead lover of her life.
Did they get a quote from him?
This whole thing's already turned political.
Has it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, she definitely was fun back in the day. I can't wait. I hope she outlives them all so she can really give us a true list when they're all dead. Can I get an amen?
Well, that was her brand too. Like, look, I'm so crazy, and look at me, I'm so promiscuous. Like, that was her brand.
Rolling around like a virgin.
That's right. Look at me. I already slept with 5 guys today.
It's a slow day.
In other news, it looks like a new TV series about Celine Dion and her childhood is moving forward. Now, this will be like a documentary series titled Growing Up Dion. And it'll focus on her modest household that she grew up in Quebec. She was the youngest of 14 children. Can you imagine?
Wow.
So her brother, Jacques, is going to be producing the project. And it sounds like it's going to be I would totally watch this. This sounds like a fascinating behind the scenes and the launching of one of music's biggest stars, who still to this day is a powerhouse and a great story and just a fascinating human being. I am here for it.
I mean, if you have 14 siblings in a household and it's in French Quebec, one at least has to be Jacques.
Oh, yeah. Jacques is the brother. You got a Jacques, of course.
Was there a Cousteau?
There's no Cousteau.
Okay. There should have been, because at some point as a mom, you just give up, right? You're just like, I don't
that's a
know.
lot.
You're Jacques, you're Cousteau.
Were you ever not pregnant as the poor mom? I mean, you were just spitting him out like a Play-Doh fun factory.
Like, after the 9th kid, you just let him start driving at age 5, right?
I would. I mean, I know it's probably not right, but how do you ever parent 14 kids effectively? And then one of them turns out to be Celine?
Not bad.
Not bad. Whatever they did something right.
And you'll be Louis. Just going down the list, baby.
And finally here, I think this is fascinating. I like to hear people's details when they get divorced and how much they pay in child support and all those little messy details and who got what. Dennis Quaid is now asking the court to end a $14,000 a month child support payment that he's been paying to his ex-wife Kimberly. Now that their 18-year-old twins, Thomas and Zoe, are graduating from high school. So in their agreements, when they finished 12th grade, the payments were supposed to stop. So now I guess he will get that adjustment, and also future payments he wants to be based on his new 2026 income, which I guess is down from previous year's incomes.
I saw an interview. It seems like he's one of the actors that's kind of turned his back on Hollywood because he feels like Hollywood's turned his back on him, and it's gotten political.
Oh, it
And
has.
a lot of his roles have dried up. because of certain things, I think.
Yeah, there's almost, it seems like some conservative actors now that have moved over and they have people that are trying to put together more conservative-based film and TV projects.
Yeah, it's almost like there's two leagues now.
Yeah.
It's the left and the right, and the right's really trying to build up their resume of celebrities on their side so they can, it's culture war stuff.
But every movie, because they only have about 6 of them, so every movie has the exact same cast.
Like every now and then they make it 2 more, but they're trying to build up their roster.
We got to put Rob Schneider in everything?
And I'm not at all trying to be. I'm not trying to be political, but that's what's happening.
So much in his life.
Rob is so happy because he's getting good.
Well, but you're even seeing it with comedians that were at one point in a lot of movies, and then they're not in movies. They're only doing their stand up. It's all of a sudden you see them on more conservative programming, and it's really, that is what's happening.
Fascinating. If you do the math, Kimberly, Dennis Quaid's ex, was making a nice chunk of change. That's $165,000 a year for many years, and she probably wasn't working. That was probably just her hanging out parenting. I would take that deal any day. That's why these women are trying to hook up with celebrities. $165,000 a year to sit at home.
Remember when there was the whole Snow White debacle? There was 2 Snow Whites being made at the same time.
Yes.
There was one
was liberal and one was not.
Yes. It was kind of going head to head.
Imagine that. We're getting more and more divided.
I don't know.
Every year.
I'm sure Kevin's going to get an email from somebody say, Bird's getting political, shut up. I don't know.
I don't know either. But it is time to shut up.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Virginia is the current champ, trying to get a little bit of a streak going here today.
But you've been playing better.
I had a 2-week win streak going there, and I think it was because I got easier movies and great partners.
I don't know. I heard our management team in the hallway talking about your streak.
Yeah.
There's been some noise.
Nobody from management would ever talk about the no-name.
Can you just let me live in a fantasy world for a second?
Well, Virginia's going to begin today with Jen from Palm City as her partner. Hello, Jen.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Okay. Virginia is going to see if she can make this 2 wins in a row in the no-name movie game. She cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. You've got 60 seconds on the clock, and your time begins now.
The opposite of short, and they are the 2 sticks at the bottom of my body that hold me up.
Tall legs.
Another
Long legs.
opposite of short, opposite of another word for tall is
Long.
yes. You got it. Put it together.
Long legs.
Yes. Okay, pass on that. Pass on that. It's a brand of car by Ford. It's really fast. It's a horse.
Mustang.
Yes. Pass on that. It's a monkey. He's got a dude that watches over.
George.
Yes. It's an animated movie. It's a cartoon. They're all going la 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 la. What do you call that when I go? It's animated and they're going la 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 la. There's a bunch of songs in it. It's one word.
Musical? I don't know.
Pass. Okay, if it's all dudes at a gathering, you call it a what?
Sausage party.
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Sing was the one we missed.
Okay, you
It's hard.
got 4 there.
All right.
Okay.
4.
That's a solid score.
What do you got?
Wow. I'm just terrible at these cards, flashing them. I'm not a good card flasher.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's
What is it about the card flashing that gets you?
the stress of Virginia yelling and screaming if I don't do it fast enough.
Oh, I got you, yeah.
Kind of scares
I
me.
can see that. It'd be very intimidating.
You're so sloppy.
See, wrong. She just insults.
Yeah, that's what she does. Does it well, though.
Yeah.
Better than most. Marisol's on here from Fort Pierce. What up, Marisol?
Good morning.
Good morning. You ready to do this?
I am. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm so ready.
Whoa.
We'll get that belt back.
Oh, listen, the confidence.
Oh, he wants it. Well, come and take it from me, Ralston.
That's what I'm going to do.
You should
60 seconds.
You should do that voice more often.
Think so?
Yeah.
I remember what I did.
You went sexy. I went Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sure I was something to listen to.
Or tune out.
Okay, No Name Movie Game, 60 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now. Don't say bad things. It's 3 words. Pass. Okay, it's a clock and a bird comes out of it. What do you call it? What kind of clock do you call it? Huh?
Grandfather clock?
No, a bird comes out
Grandfather
of it.
clock?
A bird comes out of the clock.
The cuckoo clock?
Yes. Okay, it is 11 people that in a courtroom, they give you the verdict, but they've taken off. They're sprinting. What do you call that? Who are the 11 people that rule?
Jury run?
Yeah, not jury run, but they've taken off. They're a little pass. Okay, you've taken something that doesn't belong to you. That item is now what? It is the item. Oh, yeah. Okay, when metal gets wet and is left outside, what is the stuff that appears on it?
Rust.
Yes. Pass. Okay, somebody is not your friend. They are your
Enemy.
yes. And okay. 4.
4.
You only got 4?
I know, right?
It seems like you got 4,000.
It's exhausting 4.
I thought you got way more.
Runaway
than 4.
Jury was the one I know in there.
That was hard. Yeah.
Runaway Jury.
Runaway
Okay.
Jury.
All right, Bird, it is set up for you then to just come in and clean up and get 5 or more and to call it a day. You got James on here from Georgia. What up, James?
Good morning, good morning.
James, will you be?
KVJ.
Yeah, will you be my Georgia peach today?
Whoa,
Bigfoot is real.
That's I'm talking.
Wow.
Hey,
That was
nice.
Dude, you actually got a real Yeti from Georgia on here.
Love it.
Wow, you know they got a lot of Bigfoot stuff in Georgia.
They do.
Yeah,
You're
they
right.
love Bigfoot in Georgia.
Okay.
All right, here you go. 60 seconds are on the clock in the No Name Movie Game. We got 2 4s on the board. Let's see what you get. Your time begins now.
This Lucifer has some type of garment on. Think hell, like
Devil wears Prada.
Oh, you're so close. Wears a let's say the devil's getting married. Wears not a gown, but a pass. Not number 1, not number 3, and they're on the verdict. They are basically Diddy's guilty, and I'm not the first one, but I'm the second one. I am.
Jury number 2.
Yes, I am a person that gets paid to run around and act and get hurt for other actors. I am known as
Stunt double.
No, not double, not woman, but
Stuntman.
yes. It's a weapon. It's also a toy. You throw rocks and hit people in the eye with it, and it's elastic and it's
Slingshot.
Yes. You crazy? No, pass. You like to fight with me?
No.
3.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
3rd place, unfortunately. Okay.
Hey, but that Yeti voice, dog, that's a win for me. Thank
Gosh,
you.
that's amazing. Yeah,
I needed that.
That's a win right there. Okay. All right, so what we got is a little bit overtime. We're going to do the same rules here, but you only get 10 seconds on the clock instead of the usual 60. We go back to Jen in Palm City. All right, Jen, you ready for this?
Ready for this.
All right, your time begins.
Wait.
now.
Somebody's not ready.
Sorry, I went somewhere mentally. I'm back. Sorry, I took that loss hard.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a tough one.
Thumbs has to show me my movie.
Yeah, it's just,
So
Yeah, he's just staring off into space.
he's got just a moment of regret he's dealing
I
with.
forgot for a split second we were live on the air.
Yeah, that's right. Still doing this thing. All right, 10 seconds in the No Name Movie Game begins now.
Pass. You go on this for a new job.
Interview. The interview.
Okay, got 1 in there.
Can I let the record show that he had his finger covering this much of the word?
I think we established he's not very good at flipping the movies.
Look, I just said it.
Yeah.
You have to dance on my grave. I told you I'm
He
not good
admits.
at this. We get it.
I just love the example, though.
Yeah, this is what she does to me.
This is what I had
You
to
couldn't
see.
get it on the enter?
This is what she did. She's like that mean
Look at him
teacher.
holding those things.
I don't want this gig. I never wanted this gig.
Those cards are so mangled.
You mean at the KVJ show?
No, I'm not a good card flasher, man.
I know. I'm messing with you.
Don't.
Marisol, we get 2, we win. We get 1, we stay in the game.
Come
okay?
on, Kevin.
All right, got it.
Let's go, Kevin.
10 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now. Okay, he lives right next to you. They are your what?
Neighbor.
Plural.
Bad neighbors.
Plural. Yeah, okay. And
Neighbors.
Okay, they attack people. They're a gang in New York City in Central Park. Okay.
So close.
Okay, neighbors did not get the Warriors there.
We are so close, I can taste it, Kevin.
Man, this is where it
Bad
gets
news
real,
for
right?
me. You got to show movies again.
It's the worst.
Why is it he has the toughest job in this room?
I mean, I have the worst hangnail. I got a thumb injury.
He's disabled on top of it.
He got 10 thumbs. Not a finger in sight.
He's got weird
I
gloves.
can't tell you how bad flashing these cards stress me out.
It's amazing, yeah.
I think I had a flashcards in elementary school and I blew it.
Yeah.
And it's ever, I don't know. It's a
It's never
memory.
recovered.
Yes.
All right. Are you about to do it upside down?
I don't know. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
All right.
10 seconds are on the clock and double overtime in the No Name Movie game. All right, here you go, Jen. Your time begins now.
He's the king of the jungle.
George. Tarzan.
The animal.
The lion.
Yes. They're blue cartoon. They're blue cartoon.
Whoa, I guess at the buzzer we got 2.
Oof, that was good.
That was great.
She's good. She came to play.
She is. Okay. We got our work cut out of us to keep Virginia from getting a little bit of a win streak here, Marisol.
Okay.
All right, 2 to stay in the game, 3 to win.
Oh, 3.
It's nearly impossible to get 3, Kevin.
Don't listen to
I
that.
like impossible.
Don't listen to that. 3.
You got this.
10 seconds begins now. Pass. They blow, it's not a female, and they blow things up. Pass.
Bomber. Male bomber.
No blank.
And just like that, evil wins a game.
What was the first movie that you showed me? What is this? Skull Soccer?
You
Is that
can
what
take it. Oh, Shaolin soccer.
Shaolin Soccer. What the heck is? I mean, good. Shaolin Soccer is what I start off with.
That's an instant pass.
I'm like, what is that?
I'm smelling some weird witchery going on here.
Shaolin Soccer is the first movie to get. Give a clue on that one.
I held up 2 at a time just to try to give him a better shot. So thumbs, you can shove it.
Okay, pink lies.
All right, Jen, you got the win. Virginia's got a streak. Congratulations.
Woo, the belt is going to Tallahassee.
Wow.
Gosh, I gotta get a personal coach.
Yeah?
I gotta take this more seriously.
Where do you get one of those? For just the No Name Movie game?
Very specific.
I force Dennis to do it with me.
Okay.
We just go over No Name Movie game constantly.
I'll come over and coach you.
No, you're never allowed in my house again.
Something rather interesting going down for weekend number 2. I had seen that last weekend and then this weekend, Glazer Hall is going to be showing The Devil Wears Prada 2. So this is going to be like the first time really since 1980 when they closed the Paramount Theater that they've shown a movie on Palm Beach. This is kind of a rare thing, yeah.
Did you ever see Devil Wears Prada 1?
I've still not seen either, no.
It's so good. We told you to see it. It's so good.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't listen.
We told you.
I mean, dog, you can turn off her microphone.
Power. Everybody wants to schedule out my life.
I know. Sorry, Kevin, you didn't watch Devil Wears Prada 1 and 2.
Yeah. How dare you use your free time in your own choice?
You need to watch the movie.
Okay. I appreciate it. I might get to it. It's an interesting phenomenon that has many examples. They call it the pizza effect. And one of these examples of what the pizza effect is came from a James Bond movie from 2015 called Spectre. Now, the opening scene of this James Bond movie is really cool because that's Dia de los Muertos, and it's going on in Mexico City. La Ciudad de Mexico. And he's got on one of those skeleton type suits, and he's walking around, and just the cinematography is amazing. You know, it's kind of got a filter on it. It just looks pretty cool. And then, of course, it does all the James Bondy type stuff. Well, that was in 2015, and Mexico actually paid the creators of that film $20 million in incentives for them to show the city in a positive light. And they said, okay, why don't we do like this whole big parade for Dia de los Muertos? But the thing was, they didn't have any parade for Dia de los Muertos, because typically in Mexico City at that time, everybody would just stay inside. They would have their own family gatherings or home altars or cemetery visits. They didn't do a massive street procession. But then in 2016, after the movie had come out, people started showing up in Mexico City in costumes, like going, hey, where's this parade that we saw in the Bond movie Spectre? And I go, we don't do parades here. But people were in the streets anyway. And then by 2016, they're like, okay, you know what? We got to be ready, because tourists are showing up wanting us to be doing this big parade and party for Dia de los Muertos. So they spent $500,000 on floats, a giant skeleton puppet, hundreds of volunteers, and about 250,000 people showed up. And now that number is into the millions.
Wow.
It has become a massively huge thing every single November in Mexico City. And it's all because of a James Bond movie that made that happen. So what they say the pizza effect is, it's where a cultural idea is transformed externally, and then it's re-imported into its place of origin as a new tradition. Now, can anybody tell me why they call it the pizza effect? Can you figure that out?
Pizza effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Why would they call this the pizza effect?
Oh, man. I want to get it right so bad. There's been so much wrong I've done today. Let me just give me about 6 minutes, and I'll have it.
Yeah. All right. We'll sit here in silence as your brain works through it.
Can you hold?
Yeah.
Hold, please.
I'm not sure if that's good for ratings or not.
Well, the pizza effect term came from the fact that in Italy, really pizza in Naples was considered to be a peasant street food. And nobody really liked it except for really poor people. But then what happened was you had some Italian immigrants in the United States who started kind of revamping it a bit. They would make it a little bit larger, a little bit thicker. Then they start topping with heavy cheese and pepperoni, stuff that they did not do in Italy. And then American tourists started going to Italy and be going, hey, where's the pizza?
We want that pizza.
Like, what is that? Be like, that's not it.
We want that. We want
And
that.
the Italians like, what do you mean it's not it? We made this stuff. They're like, going, oh, no. So they realized that it went to America and it radically changed. And then pizza makers in Italy started changing to adapt to the way that Americans were doing it. And so a lot of the pizza that you'll find in different places, especially where the tourists are, is more the Americanized pizza, and that's why they call it the pizza effect.
Yeah, that's what people were. When you were in Italy, people would send me a bunch of stuff going, tell Virginia there's two types of pizzas there in Italy. I don't know if you noticed it. There's the Italian version, and then there's more of the American version. Did you notice that?
I was drunk the whole time.
So okay.
No, I wouldn't know the difference though. Like
everyone tells me, like they go, Bird, you would know the difference between a Italy pizza and an American pizza because they just make it different. It's a different kind of animal.
Yeah, I guess when I was there, I went heavy on the seafood, bruh. You know me, I'm not a carb girl. I am heavy on the seafood, and that's the great thing about Italy. Like, they walk to your table and they show you this big tray of seafood, and they're like, pick the one you want.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool, but my daughter loved the pizza. You can get down with her on that one.
Okay. Yeah, they say the pizza effect has happened in many other different places as well. Once upon a time, if you went to Japan, ordered a California roll, they'd be like, huh? That was something that some chefs in North America made. And then people would be in Japan asking for California rolls. Like, what is this? And then they started making California rolls simply because it was made in California, and then it was re-imported back to Japan. They say yoga, too. Basically, what happened with yoga, the ancient meditative and spiritual practice from India, was repackaged in the West as physical posture-based fitness. And then back in India, they're like, what are they doing with this? What is it? And they think we're all doing yoga clinics here. They're like, all right, I guess we'll do it for the tourists. So they started doing yoga in India, but it wasn't an Indian thing. It was something that we created.
Really?
Yes, it's the pizza effect. And so They think it's something that they would do culturally in that area, but they don't. Then you create it, and then they re-import something that's not even theirs and just kind of own it. Be like, yeah, we do yoga here.
The pizza effect.
So we steal someone else's culture, and then we kind of make it our own, and then we call it our own.
And then we force feed it back to them.
Yes, when we go as tourists and demand to have what we have in America. Be like, what the heck? You don't have that?
No wonder everybody thinks we're douches.
Yeah. It's because we do the pizza effect, and we force things. We change your culture, force feed it back to you, and make you serve us.
You're going to make me a California roll.
Now you're forced to make
We're complete a-holes.
this American pizza. Like, what do I got to do?
Yeah, I get why the world hates us.
I'm so self-loathing right now.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
I do want some pizza.
And a California roll is delicious.
You're right. We have done some good stuff. Thank you.
I like our improvements, but yeah, we are kind of douchey.
Okay, is this normal or no? I saw this week baseball player Bryce Harper, who used to do his spring training here in South Florida, is a member of the Washington Nationals. And he does this thing when he brushes his teeth where he takes the tube of toothpaste and squirts a glob into his mouth directly before then brushing. Just like, that is so wild.
On his tongue or on his tooth?
Just shows him putting it in his mouth. It looks like maybe it goes right inside, like the bottom part of his mouth. I mean, they didn't do a close-up, but they just showed him taking a little daub, putting it in his mouth, and then brush goes in next.
I'll think it's normal, but his teeth is still getting clean. I mean, you're putting toothpaste in your mouth and you're brushing your teeth, but I don't think it's normal.
It's the process, yeah. I don't think that's normal at all.
He's weird. Yeah, that's not normal.
You know Bryce Harper. He's the player you kept on screaming at the one spring training game when
I was overserved. First of
kept
all,
on saying, "Hey, this is my brother, and he's got a big crush on you. My brother's in love with you." And then pointing at me, and Bryce Harper's looking back because you were in earshot. Like you had too much.
I was too close.
You had too much access to Bryce Harper.
Somehow I got too close.
That always happens with Virginia, right?
Yeah, you get.
She always has a way of getting too close.
I got too close, and I probably had too many beers.
You did. Everything, all of that checks out.
And I was holding a foot-long hot dog.
It didn't help either that Kevin was laughing the whole time.
I think Kevin was overserved too.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think that is normal, but there are a lot of different ways that people wind up making their brush and brushing their teeth. Are you somebody that puts water on their brush?
No, because the toothpaste I use came with directions that said don't do that.
Why?
It says dry brushing is better.
I can't stand that. That is when I put a dry brush in my mouth with toothpaste, it's like,
I used to be that way.
I can't do it.
But I guess according to the toothpaste maker that I get from, they said that you dilute it and they make it less effective when you add water to the toothpaste.
Yeah, there are a lot of different things they say. I'd even seen, too, that they were saying don't rinse your mouth out after you spit. You're supposed to leave it as is. I was like, I can't do that either. I'm like, there's all these like weird things.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm brushing my teeth right, but I just can't brush it the way they want me. I'm like, you know what? This is the best you're going to get out of me.
Y'all should have caught me when I was 4 and told me all this.
Exactly,
because I am a creature of habit.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been doing it too long.
Butter Cutters is doing it the best I can.
Yeah.
And you're lucky if I floss.
I floss, but flossing is one of those things where it's almost a process. I have to put something on in the background because flossing, who loves to floss?
Flossing, if you do it right, takes honestly 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes, people.
That is such a process. Like, show me a parent that has 5 to 7 extra minutes.
But you're right that people always talk about flossing, that it should be done by after you sing happy birthday or something. I go, it takes me a long time. I want to make sure I'm getting every tooth. I want to take my time with
I want to get each tooth. I have to get in there 3 times.
To make him clean.
To make it clean and to finally pull the floss out and be like, okay, that looks good.
I also have issues with people, not issues, but I
want to fight them.
No, I don't get the process of people who brush their teeth, then eat and go out into the world. I would eat, then brush my teeth and go out in the world. Because if, let's say you're eating onions and eggs and you go out in the world, that ain't cool to do to your coworkers.
You're right.
But they say that you got to do it the other way.
They've established these new rules that I just cannot do. I like to eat, then I like to brush my teeth later, and I do give it like that 45 minutes to, not brush the food right off your teeth.
That just doesn't make any sense. What if someone eats like the grossest smelling Southwestern omelet and they're like trying to like tell you directions at work?
Yeah. I don't want my breath smelling like my breakfast.
No way.
I'm the same way.
And if you have a bagel and then you like an everything bagel, half of it will be in your teeth.
Absolutely. I'm
going those poppy seeds.
And then I'm going to work after that? No way. I'm sorry.
What do you think about this? Is this normal or no to eat food that you have dropped in your driveway? Now, I understand that some people around here might drop their food and then pick it up and just scarf it down.
I know somebody who's done this.
It depends on how you were raised.
Okay. Now, what would it look like? Does the food itself actually touch the driveway, or does it just mean that the food itself is in the container still?
And is it food that I'm going to eat, or is it for my kids?
It's you, yeah.
I have a story about this that happened not too long ago where, and I didn't do it. I'm not the one that did it. Someone had chicken wings.
Yeah.
They dropped the wings. The wings, the box broke.
Okay.
Some wings got on the driveway. It was my driveway.
Yeah.
They were so hungry. They weren't on the driveway ground that long. They said, I don't give a crap. I'm still eating them. And they ate the wings. Do you eat those wings? If you're hungry.
If I'm really hungry, I might eat them. I would just have to warm them up again so that mentally I feel like I'm killing the bacteria that it caught from the pavement. I can't just go in there cold and eat a driveway wing.
I just know that I'm a monster when I'm super hungry. And all rules are out the window until I get a little bit full, and then I turn back into a normal human again.
And then you realize, ooh, I'm gross.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I get a little bit full, I go, that's gross. Stop.
You're an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm really hungry, I don't think I have a problem. If it touches the I don't know why the driveway itself doesn't make me go ick for some reason.
Yeah, I wasn't overly like, dude, what are you doing? Because, I've done worse in my life.
Yeah.
Believe me, you grew up in Lake Park.
Okay, driveway, not a big deal. Bathroom floor.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, bathroom floor is a lot worse. Yeah, driveway doesn't faze me. Bathroom floor, it's a no.
Even my own bathroom, it could be still a clean bathroom, y'all. We got particles. It's just time.
So many particles.
Yeah, no, I can't do the bathroom.
Got somebody that said here, we asked, you eating chicken wings that touched your driveway? 73% of people said no.
Wow. They're not hungry enough this morning.
Yeah, you guys are too well fed.
They already ate breakfast.
Yeah. Okay, what about this? Normal or no? You're getting rid of clothes that you no longer fit into. Do you get rid of them, or do you hold on to them thinking that one day I'll be that size again?
I've gone through different stages of my life on this one because I had fat clothes and I had skinny clothes, and I've figured out a way to kind of keep my weight at the same for a good long time now. So I don't have that issue too bad. But yes, I would keep fat clothes at times because I go, October's coming around. You eat more in the holidays.
Nothing says October like lasagna.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and love handles.
Yeah, I just recently went through this because I've got really what my normal body phase is, but then I got slimmer than I typically am about 3-4 years ago. And I kind of
You did. You got supermodel skinny, and we were all like, oh, damn, he's going to blow away.
Yeah.
No, still don't speak. I never said that, Kevin.
I said that.
I knew she was. Yeah. Always looking, judging,
We
commenting.
got to get that man a sandwich.
So I put a little bit of the normal beer weight back on, and I went back, and someone said, I'm like, how did I ever fit into this? This is crazy. And I just said, you know what? I have no desire to get back to that size again. So I got rid of them. My wife's like, no, you got to hold on to this. She holds on to everything. I mean, our whole house is now like a walk-in closet.
I get it.
Yeah, I've got a certain amount of weight. I know when I need to stop eating and get better and get disciplined. And then I have a weight that I have that I'm going, you're not eating enough. You're getting too, because people will let you know, hey, you look sickly. Are you dying? I'm like, I better eat a sandwich.
I put a special section in my closet for fat dresses, and then there's another section for normal dresses. And I have a whole, like a fat row.
I think it's normal, man.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, that's what 73% of people say. It's normal to get rid of your clothes you no longer fit into. Because, I mean, by the time they come
get
back,
rid of it.
yeah,
Oh,
get
okay.
rid
So
of
I'm
them.
weird because I keep
Okay,
them.
I didn't understand. I'm weird too, but I could
have told you that before the bit.
Saved us a lot of time.
I'm weird and you're weird too.
You're right.
You're wearing my sweater.
It's so comfortable, Kevin. It's 11 degrees in here, and her grandma's sweater is saving my ass.
Looking good. It's looking good.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Kevin, is this possible? I read this story. I took a double take at it, and it says multiple times here in the story, Minnesota Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards is bringing in a 7-figure monthly income. According to court documents, he makes $3,300,000 a month.
Okay.
Whoa. So if you're trying to find someone to have a baby with, that would be the good guy to catch. And Alexandria Desroches apparently did just that. Now he makes $3,300,000 a month. She, on the court documents, makes about $1,000 a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit of a gap there. So now it looks like she is going to be getting somewhere around $12,500 a month in child support for just having an NBA baby. And that's why they do it.
Yeah. No, it does make sense.
It does make sense. The numbers make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, $3 million a month? Is that real?
They make insane amounts of money in sports, Virginia.
Yeah, it would make it if you really knew some of this. There's guys that make salaries that barely even play, and you go, how are they making that much money?
Wow. Talking about money, Ray Romano, they say at one point, 7 years after his beloved Everybody Loves Raymond show was off the air, he was still making $18 million a year in residuals.
That was the thing back in the day. If you were a stand-up comedian, the goal was to get a sitcom. If you notice, like your Tim Allens and all them, they were all stand-up comedians, and they got that sitcom money deal. And if it was a huge show with syndication,
and his was,
you're gonna have a nice life.
$18 million a year for doing nothing. That's just residuals he was making. And if you look at it now, here we are in 2026. Ray Romano is currently worth $200 million, and you don't see him doing a lot of work.
It's crazy how many shows that you wouldn't even know that they tried to give comedians that they canceled after 3 episodes or 1 season, but they would try to give them a shot, and they didn't give them a lot of time to work. But there's a ton of those kind of stories.
It's wild.
His worked out good.
His did. And we'll end here on a sad note. My husband was texting me yesterday. He's very upset about this story. Claude Lemieux, who was a local at a furniture store in Lake Park, a 4-time Stanley Cup winning NHL player, passed away by suicide in the furniture business in Lake Park. And it's crazy because my husband was like, babe, he was just on TV the other night.
Right, yeah.
He was the torch guy who was like lighting the torch and was given all these accolades right before Game 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it just kind of shows you, too, you never know what someone's going through.
You never know what somebody's going through. And sadly, his son is the one that found him. He didn't come home. And so the son went to the furniture store right there in Lake Park and found him around 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's a tough story.
That is a tough story and a weird local tie and just...
Yeah, he was he is one of the few players in NHL history to win the Stanley Cup with 3 different franchises. The old Montreal Canadiens back in 86, the New Jersey Devils in 95 and 2000, and then the Colorado Avalanche back in 1996.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a big hockey guy, and I know his name.
Mm-hmm. He had some hockey hair, too, back in the day.
Yeah, good-looking guy. It's just heartbreaking. You never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah, 80 goals, 78 assists across 234 career playoff games. He won the Conn Smythe Trophy as a playoff MVP in 1995. So he was definitely a great of the game.
Well, no, I'm sad.
I'm sorry.
Say something. Give me a
Free-for-all Friday.
Okay, Kevin. Let's
pick it back up with music.
Yeah, that's a sad story, man.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Have you been following at all the stories around this Polymarket betting? You know anything about what this stuff is?
I do. I think it's fascinating that some people are able to bet with anonymity, and we don't know who they are. Oh, my gosh. And then some people bet, and they get busted because they have inside information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's one guy that just got busted. Now, we'd heard about the Nicolas Maduro, the former head of Venezuela, that somebody had placed a bet because they kind of knew that was on that team that was going to go take him out. They placed a bet that, hey, I think we're going to get him tonight. And they made some money.
Maybe if it's your screen name and it says, Bob from SEAL Team 6, they can figure it out. But I think some people were smart and they put screen names that people are untraceable.
Well, there is a guy who just got busted, and he did try doing that. He had a ridiculous kind of screen name that I don't think would point back to him, but they did figure it all out. He is 36-year-old Michel Spagnuolo. He's a Google software engineer who accessed internal company data about their annual year-end search rankings before the information became public.
Okay.
And then he made a $1.2 million bet.
You went too big.
Went too big.
That the singer David was going to be topping the search rankings at a time when the market gave that outcome almost no chance because people were just knowing him for his music. And it's like, okay, but he's not going to be the top. And then after the
murder.
Yes, then shoots to the top.
Something smells like a rat here. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful because the algorithm is going to shine a spotlight on your transaction. And you can bet they're going to do everything they can to investigate and not pay you that $1.2 million, you big dummy.
Right.
If you knew for a fact you would not get caught and you had insider trading information, do you take that information and go for it? Or
I don't like the scam game just because I think it's always weighing on you. You
never know when your gig is up.
Right.
You got to live in fear.
I'm chilling in Italy having lunch, and all of a sudden the sirens go off. I'm like, and then they swarm in, and here I go.
Policia? What I'm saying is, no, you definitely get away with it. Do you do it?
No, because you don't know that.
He's a Boy Scout. He doesn't want the guilt. He doesn't want to have to answer for this later when he's at the pearly gates.
Yeah.
I feel guilty about everything. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right, no.
Think about that before you do a crime. Will you be able to have the Constitution to live with yourself?
Well, it would be guilt mixed with fear, because you're right. I would think every helicopter, every knock on the door.
You're already paranoid.
Yeah. They got this Google dude with commodities fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to jail and you don't get that money. Like, was it worth it?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Now, a lot of the wagers on Polymarket are already set up, but what if you could create them? Which of these wagers would you create? And then why would you create them? Because some of them you want to be long shots. Like David going to the top, he made 1.2 million because I was such a long shot. So sometimes you'd be like, okay, I want some long shot bets. Maybe I want some easy layups too.
If you want to catch a big fish, sometimes you got to throw out a big old line and hope it's that. Never mind. I have to back out of that statement.
Because you fish so much.
And I clearly don't talk that well either.
Denny's, add that to next week.
I don't want to use this excuse again, but I didn't sleep well last night. You guys know what I meant.
Okay, which of these Polymarket bets would get your attention most? And you might jump in on a wager. Okay, what about this one? Kid Rock will be added to the list of performers for the 250th anniversary of the United States.
I mean, that's probably a sure bet.
I'm definitely going to bet on that, but you're not going to get a big payoff on that because I think it's going to be so low-hanging fruit.
I think what I want to look for here, I want to look for an easy layup, and then I want to look for a long shot.
Okay.
So
there's your layup.
That might be your layup right there. Okay, what about this one? Elon Musk reveals he is really an alien on the red carpet at the premiere of Disclosure Day. Would that not be unbelievable? Could you imagine that? He's on the red carpet, all of a sudden his skin just peels away, and out comes like this insectoid type of alien.
He starts
You're like,
talking.
oh my gosh, and he starts doing that thing that you've seen, was it Emily Blunt does in the preview? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to sit down and I need a really stiff cocktail.
Now that's a long shot, but how amazing would that story be?
Okay, so I'm not going to bet on that, but here's the thing. I'm also not shocked either.
Okay.
If it happens.
I'm horrified, though.
I'm horrified.
When it finally does shake down, we joke about it all the time, but when it finally does really happen, I am going to crap my pants.
It's going to shake down.
Okay. How do you like this Polymarket bet? The Bright Line train will not hit anyone in the whole month of July. Anybody gonna take that?
Nope,
Nope.
I'm not taking that bet.
No.
Really? You won't take that?
No way.
The train hit 2 people this past week, a car and a bike.
4th of July weekend? No way.
People love to drink and then go look at fireworks. And the downtown's going to be bustling.
Bustling? Okay, what about this Polymarket bet? A former Dolphins quarterback starts an OnlyFans page called Hawk Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, I would so pay for that.
Would that not be amazing?
Tua Tagovailoa. I don't even know how to say his name anymore.
It's tough, yeah.
It's a very hard name.
Yeah, that's the only reason why it might not work, is saying his last name.
That's a great concept.
It is. You get other football players in there. Dan Marino.
Could work. It's all Dolphins theme. Could work. I don't know if I'm taking that bet, but I'd love to see that.
I'm not taking the bet.
I'm not taking the bet, though. No, I'm not taking that bet. Sean in Port St. Lucie, he said, I bought 100 contracts for Spencer Pratt to win Mayor of Los Angeles at $25. And if he wins, it pays $100 back.
Now, that is fascinating because I'm watching this race very closely. There are 3 players, and the incumbent is currently in 3rd. And then you have Spencer Pratt and that Nithya chick that are battling it out for first place. You don't win unless
So you say Karen Bass has dropped to 3rd?
Yeah, as of
okay.
this morning.
Oh, wow.
As of this morning, I'm driving in, heard the news report.
Oh, wow,
They now
yeah.
say she's in 3rd place, and she's the incumbent.
That happened fast because last night they did a whole interview with Spencer Pratt on NBC News, and they had her first at 26%. They had him 3rd at 22%, and then the other girl was at 25%. It's the only top 2 that go.
So maybe who your news source is where you get your information.
Tom Lamas, from NBC.
Okay, so that's more of a liberal broadcast. I was listening to AM radio, which is all the way the other side of the spectrum. Very
Was it national?
conservative, but it was national.
This is Catherine Bass. Is that her name you said?
Karen.
Karen Bass. Now, I can't speak about Karen Bass, but I can speak about Kevin Bass. Great outfielder for the Astros back in the 80s.
Okay.
I think if you don't get 50% or more, though, you don't win. And when you have 3 people like that in it, is any one candidate going to be able to get 50%?
I don't know. I've not been following any closer than just a few Tom Lamas interviews here and there, and I know he loves crystals, but that's about it.
Why don't you open up the calls, let the people talk about it?
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff people are betting on. Things like being mayor of L.A.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
But is California pretty much typically the one state that always has some kind of goofy voting going on?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We're in Florida, and we're going to throw fingers at
Florida?
Florida, I don't really feel comfortable doing that.
I was saying typically, historically. I remember Gary Coleman at one point was trying to run for governor. It just seemed like there was always some kind of goofy thing going on.
Arnold was governor.
Yeah, it seems like there's always some kind of thing.
Now, if you could create your own Polymarket wager, what would it be? One person said, I would bet on Jbird to win the most no-name movie games by the end of the year.
That would pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
And am I the only person that keeps on thinking Kevin's talking about Polly Pocket, the toy? When he says Polly wager, I'm like, that's all my brain keeps going to is Polly Pocket.
How to tell you're in toy collecting too hard.
Yeah.
For young girls, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I haven't had
you
a
say
great...
Polly, and he hears, hey, little girls.
You keep everything in your Polly Pocket to yourself.
I haven't had a great show.
Okay, what about these Polymarket bets? Would you take them or leave them? An AI-generated song reaches the Billboard Top 40.
That's going to happen. that I would take. And I don't think that's going to be really, you're going to get paid that much money.
I think that's an easy one. I think that's one of those slam dunks we were talking about.
But can't we stop this?
I don't think we can.
But shouldn't we stop this?
Yes, I do think we should stop it, but too many people are, they're oh my gosh, I can't believe I can turn my dad into Baby Yoda. Look at this app. I mean, people are so enamored by all of this that they don't see the problem coming.
Damn.
But what do I know? I've been talking about this for 25 years.
You're just an old man in the yard with a grandma sweater yelling.
That's what I feel like sometimes. I do. Talking about Polymarket to myself.
Muttering nonsense.
Okay, if this were a wager on Polymarket, would you take it? A Gen Z influencer tries to introduce you to this new thing called glue.
I'm not surprised by it.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't either.
They love to take everything that's been around forever and be like, oh my gosh, you got to check out this new thing. You take it, you squirt it on paper, you stick it together, and look, it doesn't move.
And if you're a hot girl doing the video from her car, the views go up 1.5 million.
Yeah.
That is true.
It seems wild, but I'd actually probably take that one.
I would take that one too.
I think long odds on this Polymarket wager right here. A Kardashian actually has a baby with a non-celebrity.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think they have it in them.
What's the point?
Yeah, I think.
Why would you create children if you can't make a story out of them?
Exactly.
Yeah. What about this one? Joe Biden comes out with his own line of gummies called Sleepy Joe.
I think they would do well.
They would do fantastic.
They would crush it. I want to pitch this to Joe Biden right now.
Why don't they do more stuff like that?
Because it would turn political and it would get all messy. And plus, Biden probably doesn't want his name on that product.
Why not?
I don't know.
He doesn't want to make money?
I have no idea how that stuff works.
Sleepy Joe gummies would sell.
They would.
I'm sorry.
They would sell.
Make you walk the wrong way off the back of a stage. I mean, there's endless marketing.
I mean, yeah, the commercials alone would be like, I got to get that product.
We got to do this cash grab quick.
That's effective. Yeah.
It would sell.
Yeah, it would sell. All right, what about this Polymarket wager? Katy Perry actually does something cool.
Katy Perry is not cringy. She doesn't have a cringy.
There's no chance.
She does something amazing that makes everybody go, wow.
No, not going to happen.
That's actually the hardest one. That's the one where you win the most money.
That's the biggest long shot we've thrown out. Not a chance.
It's the worst of the week. We sound like dopes when we make bad jokes and commit misquotes. It's the worst of the week. It's amazing we get paid to speak, so let's start the countdown. It's the worst of the week.
Okay, here we go. We had an abundant week of flubs going on, and here we go, counting them down. Looks like we've got at least 5 here on the board. Starting off with one from Virginia.
Listen to the lineup. George Strait, Lainey Wilson, Luke Bryan, Eric Church, Luke Combs. Phew, sorry.
Bless you.
Sorry, I was just cleaning my fan. Ooh, that was a mistake. It drives me crazy because I have this fan in front of me, but it's covered in dust. And so I periodically try to clean it. I just got to throw it away. I got to start from scratch.
I got you a new one.
You did.
Where was that at?
It's in my bag. It's large.
I'm glad it's going to good use.
I don't want to throw it away because it's a perfectly good fan, but it's covered in dust. And it makes me like, twitch.
All right. Give me that fan. I'll clean that thing up.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, this whole last 10 seconds should make the worst of the week.
Just building on it, baby.
That's what I do.
Number 4, at Wendy's, it's their chili. That's the healthiest option they have on the menu.
Have fun with that afternoon.
You don't even make fart noises well.
I was going to say, I didn't know what that was that he was doing.
I know what you were trying to do.
I'm like, I don't know what that was.
Your butt and your mouth. Just don't fart a lot.
I do not make good fart sounds.
You want me to do it for you?
Yeah. Now that's talent.
We're messy.
Kevin, I played Kevin. He picked us.
He's giggling.
And in at number 3 this week.
If you're in a community and you get the majority of the people that live there to say, we don't want an HOA, you can dissolve your HOA. I thought I read that somewhere, but
here we go.
that would be amazing.
Oh, boy.
Once again, that
Virginia throws out a big, strong statement and then immediately starts backpedaling on it.
Imagine that watching the news and hearing an anchor do a headline and then right after going, we think, we're not sure that we think that's what's going
It
on.
felt good.
65% sure I saw that.
That's not great numbers.
You should never be allowed to be a juror.
It was Florida Bill 657, which would allow homeowners to vote to dissolve their homeowners association, but it did not pass the 2/3 thing.
Yep.
So it got shot down by people that have an agenda and love HOAs. It was there. We had a chance.
But it's not a thing.
It's not a thing because the Senate blew it.
Okay.
And when Kevin goes, yep, that means he wants you to shut up.
Well, good luck. Many men have tried to silence this hooker.
Oh, here we go with the gender war.
Get in line, you man.
All right. We got time for one more here this week for the worst of the week. Number one. And Virginia, you have to answer this. Morrissey is 67 today. His group is?
Morrissey is from, oh my gosh.
Your husband's favorite artist?
He's going to kill me.
Yeah, what's the group that he's the lead singer of? You don't know the group that he's the lead singer of, and this is your husband's favorite group, and
Oh my
he's taking you to the concerts?
It's Morrissey. He's very sad.
It's so disappointing. Oh, your husband right now is
He
just...
is cursing my name.
I can't even believe that you're doing this. Whoa, what a fumble.
Are People one of the songs?
No, that's Depeche Mode.
I am also wrong.
Yeah. Oh, man, his good friend, his wife.
Morrissey is
The Smiths. Oof.
How we still got a gig?
I love how you tried to steal my shine. I was crafting the number one spot, and then you swooped in.
Oh,
He didn't want to be a part of it.
There's 5 other things that should be on that list that I've done just today.
I think we've already made all of next week. Just from today's show.
Denny's is busy.
Yeah.
He's editing all the things we say wrong.
I'm not kidding. I texted Denny's and said 8:45 and below today's show. Just know it's full of them. It's full of them.
So that means that you think you're going to improve here for the rest of the show.
Yes, I do.
Flub-free.
I think I'm calling my shot right now. Flub free, baby.
Can we bet on the Polymarket on this?
Yes.
Denny's, we got a shot caller laying around here. Mr. Confident Non-Flubber.
All this is all fake confidence.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I've always laughed at these videos where you get somebody in front of a city council meeting and they're all just really sitting there with nothing to do but listen to this person expend their 2 minutes. And I believe this happened maybe this last Monday, but somebody got in front of the West Palm Beach mayor, Heath James, and the city council and went off about Jeffrey Epstein. But not just about Jeffrey Epstein. They try to make a case that Palm Beach Pete is hiding in plain sight.
This is the most famous pedophile in Palm Beach history. His name is Jeffrey Epstein. He was given a sweetheart deal for violating children in the same city. Now, Jeffrey Epstein was a very controversial figure. His partner in crime was a woman by the name of Ghislaine Maxwell. Her dad was Robert Maxwell. Everybody knows Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Listen, my wife, her boyfriend, we all know Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself in a jail cell. Even in the recent Epstein links, shout out to Thomas Massey, that the Federal Correctional Facility said that they used a decoy when removing his body from the jail. Now, I know, Mary, you're probably not online very much. You might be, I don't know. I don't know your browsing history. But recently, there's been a person that has been making waves, and his name is Palm Beach Pete.
Okay.
And I believe that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, and he is hiding in plain sight. So I want you to conduct a DNA test on Palm Beach Pete. Can you notice a difference, Mary?
Yes.
They're identical. You put them together, you wouldn't know who you're looking at.
DNA, Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah.
We want to conduct it too, not you and your independent DNA expert.
What do you think, Kev? Are you on board yet?
No, I'm still not buying into this. I believe that Palm Beach Pete is 71-year-old Peter Semel, who was a person who used to do real estate back in the day.
Show me people that went to school with Palm Beach Pete. Can I talk to some of them?
Yeah, you actually could. They do have a lot of them.
Bring them out.
They know who this guy is. They know what he did. They know his whole backstory.
I haven't seen him.
When it comes to those kind of city council meetings, do you have to let somebody know what you're about to say before you go to the podium? Or they just say, anyone gets up here and just what's on your mind, you get to talk about it. Does it have to be, can it be about anything you want?
I don't know. I've never been to one. I've never taken the field, but I've seen people that have done stuff, and it's, if they knew in advance, they wouldn't have let them gone off.
Right.
And so, and then they'll talk about the most insane things. That Chad and AJ guys. That
I love those guys.
They would, I mean, they would never give them time.
I think they have to give.
But
I think everybody gets 2 minutes.
That's what I'm wondering. Is there a law that if I wanted to rant about Stouffer's Pizza for 2 minutes and had nothing to do with the community, do you just let this crazy guy rant for 2 minutes about Stouffer's Pizza?
I think they let you rant.
That's insane.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I wouldn't want to do it though, because it's like, you're mocking the whole process, and I don't want to be that person, but it is fascinating when other people do it.
Well, there's some luxury oceanfront condos on Palm Beach right near the breakers. And there was a guy that kind of stood out a little bit. One, because he was completely naked in a pool there at the luxury oceanfront condo.
Uh-oh.
Don't call it lotion.
And he had lotion?
No.
Oh, was he tugging it?
No. 45-year-old James Gervasio is the one that they found in there, and he looked a little bit haggard. They asked him to leave. He would not. So officers had to show up and physically remove and arrest him.
Oh, boy. That's drama.
They then found a vial containing crack cocaine, a crack pipe, and items believed to have been stolen from a private cabana. So, yeah, crackheads stand out a little bit on Palm Beach, if you don't know, especially when they're naked in a pool and they've just got done smoking.
Where did he put the crack pipe?
These crackheads really have to assimilate better.
Yeah.
If you're on Palm Beach Island, bruh, he can't stand out like this. And was he swimming with the crack pipe, or was it over by his stuff?
He's like any civilized man. He had by his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's Palm Beach crack, so it's a little bit classier.
Oh, he didn't get that crack on Palm Beach.
Oh, I know.
There is a dude from Illinois came to Key West side. He's going to get a little bit crazy. What's his definition of crazy? It's stealing a squad car while hammered.
Oh, no. Look, we understand how tempting it is. The car's just sitting there. It's got the keys in it. It's running. But you can't take it. I know. We've all thought about it. You can't do it.
Well, 57-year-old David Mack drank anywhere from 3 to 6 Corona beers, so he said.
Okay,
3 to 6.
So multiply that by 6.
Yeah. Before entering an unattended patrol vehicle, driving off. And they later found the patrol car outside a nearby bar, so maybe he went in for some more cocktails. Yeah, baby.
Oh, he probably went to the bar to brag. You're not going to believe what I just did.
When the cops found him, he was trying to climb a fence where he injured himself. He then resisted arrest. Did not have a valid driver's license, by the way, only an ID card from Illinois. And they charged him with a lot.
Wow.
DUI, burglary, grand theft, blah, 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 blah. It just goes on and on.
Sometimes it gets away from you.
That would be awesome if on his paperwork, when it said charges, it just said a lot.
Yes, a lot. We don't have time for all this. Well, in New Zealand, a man was pulled over after swerving all over the road. When they got to him and asked him what was going on, he said, "You can't arrest me because the alcohol I've consumed is the blood of Christ."
Oh, okay. All right.
He claimed religious exemption because he got hammered on red wine, i.e. the blood of Christ. You can't get me.
So
he still got him.
Oh, they got him.
It didn't hold up?
I can't believe it.
Shocked.
Yeah. Boy, this guy went for it. 48-year-old man in Pennsylvania named Eric Pierswa came home on Tuesday after drinking all night. And imagine his wife was not real happy. So she said, you know what? The marriage is over. They yelled at each other, and he said, you know what? If it's over, I'm just going to tear the house down. So he goes outside, climbs into an excavator, and begins actually tearing into the house while his wife and 2 daughters were still inside.
Oh, my gosh.
Something tells me there was some previous problems going on.
That dude is psycho.
She calls 911. Fortunately, the police showed up before anybody could get hurt, but the damage to the house is amazingly significant. There is a big chunk of the roof that was torn torn off. Experts say the structural integrity of the entire house is now in question.
Oh, no.
Oh, that will be on the internet in 3, 2, 1. That's body cam.
Oh, we already got it
That
up.
is gold viral
It's on
body
KVJ
cam.
TV right now.
Okay, good. Let's try to gleam off of their numbers.
They're getting real quick with releasing this body cam stuff now.
They got him on so many charges, including one called causing a catastrophe.
Wow.
What a great one.
I think I could have been got up on that before.
Uh-huh.
Causing a catastrophe.
Well, and here's a sign that our neighborhoods are going to hell in South Florida. These pythons are now getting domesticated, and they're leaving the burbs and they're heading to the city.
I told y'all.
You did say that.
I said they're heading north.
Snakes on a street?
There was a very large python underneath a busted up sidewalk in Cutler Bay, and they went in to fish it out. It was biting at the people that were trying to get at it, and it had 20 eggs inside to start a family with, to take over Cutler Bay.
Damn, he was relocating to start a family.
And guess what? Those 20 eggs are now going to turn into 40 eggs and then into 80 eggs. They like to multiply.
A struggle with a snake in Cutler Bay ends with removal and the discovery of 20 eggs. Danny contacted FWC, which sent trapper Guillermo Tapanes with the South Florida Water Management District. He was bitten on his right hand, but was able to capture the snake, which ended up being a little longer than 8 feet. And it's not the first he's caught in this area. Back in February, he captured 8 pythons in an adjacent field, begging the question.
I mean, if one was able to come out and lay eggs underneath a concrete sidewalk, then definitely there's going to be a lot more in there. You know, trying to drag it out, the snake was grabbing onto roots underneath, so it was a tough one. He even got bit.
Wow. Look, there's a few things from the Everglades that aren't supposed to be there that are going to be heading north. Just be ready.
When a python bites you, is that venom or no? Or you're
venom.
good?
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
venom.
you just crap yourself.
Still wouldn't enjoy it, but yeah.
You're Googling it real quick as you're getting bit.
And there's a federal judge, Eleanor Ross, that received a private reprimand, but the story is going very viral after she
Good.
admitted to a 2-year extramarital affair with Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Kelly Collier. Now, law clerks reported hearing moaning and kissing sounds coming from Ross's chambers during frequent lunchtime meetings.
Damn.
They said people were kind of like sitting out there in the corridor being like, this is kind of uncomfortable, because everybody knew what was going on inside the judge's chambers.
This is uncomfortable, but I can't leave because it's so good.
They were having a lustful lunch.
Dang, moaning and kissing, you could hear it?
They got carried away with it.
They were in the throes of passion.
Initially, she denied the allegations, calling them outrageous and baseless, but later admitted she had been dishonest after investigators reviewed security footage, visitor logs, and other evidence. They said, what do you say about this?
Visitor log.
They said she lied because of concerns about her troubled marriage. A judicial committee concluded Ross engaged in misconduct and ordered her to apologize to former clerks, permanently give up any opportunity to become chief judge, and avoid serving on judiciary committees. Now, despite the criticism that the punishment was too lenient, the committee issued only a private reprimand rather than a public censure or removal. She remains on the federal bench in Atlanta, where she is perhaps best known nationally for sentencing reality TV star Todd Chrisley in his federal fraud case.
Oh, I remember her.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you said the person that she was entangled with was named Kelly. Was it another chick?
No, it was a dude.
It was a dude named
This guy
Kelly.
named Kelly, yeah.
Because if it's another chick, that makes it so much hotter.
Yeah, where's that saxophone?
If it was a judge
Yeah.
and a female head of police named Kelly, that makes it 10 times hotter.
Sadly, it's not.
It's not.
Too bad.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
You know, I get this more than anything. I want to suffer. And so does Mike Tyson. Theo Vaughn asked him if he could redo his childhood because he had a tough one. Would you want to?
Do you think that if you'd have had the things you needed as a child, right? Like the things that every child needs, right? Like
I don't want that. Stay away from me. Keep that away from me. I like to suffer.
You like the way it went?
I love to suffer. I don't want no good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you like the discomfort?
Oh yes. I like being out of me. Getting out of my comfort zone.
But if you'd have had those, like if you had the stereotypical things that people...
I would be a bitch.
Would you have been the heavyweight champion of the world?
No.
Wow.
The heavyweight bitch of the world.
I had that dog in him because of what he went through.
Yes.
I sort of understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I completely get it. I
We're
really
raising
do.
a bunch of bitches.
No, I mean, you really do. You see kids, you see it really in all fields. But when you struggle and you are really, as a child especially, you worry about where you're going to sleep or eat, it drives you in a way that if you had it soft and everything was handed to you and you don't have that fear and motivation, I mean, it is a powerful thing. And that's why a lot of times you see that flip happen where kids who grow up in poverty become something, and then kids who actually grow up with money blow a lot of the family fortune and wind up a complete mess.
You better make sure that family fortune is big enough to support this kid who turns out to be an unmotivated loser.
Well, I mean, that's what Tyson used to do. He'd wake up at an insane early hour to go do his running for boxing, and people would always ask him, why do you wake up so early? And his answer was, because no one else is doing it. And
That's what Evelyn Romo said.
Yeah.
She goes and she runs in the middle of the night at midnight because her competitor is not.
And I sort of get that. If you think that you're doing something that's insane, that's going to get you that win, and you know your opponent's not doing that, it fires you up. It motivates you.
Yeah.
You're going, I'm waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I know they're not.
Absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, I realized that way too late in life. But yeah, all those Fridays and Saturdays, I wish I was hanging out with my loser friends and going out and not doing something that I actually loved. I could have been making a skill. I'd heard that with Eddie Van Halen, too. Friday nights, he wasn't hanging out with his loser friends. He didn't have anybody. He would just stay home and practice guitar. And look at the life it gave him.
Wow.
That was one of the reasons why I would take ground balls without a baseball glove. Remember?
Yes, I know your teammates have told me that.
I would practice trying to suffer because I wasn't naturally the greatest guy out there.
Yeah.
So I thought you got to make it as hard on yourself during practice to even try to compete during the game. And basically, I wasn't that good in the game. I just looked like a psycho. Like, can we get this kind of glove?
How's that arthritis?
I made a lot of wrong moves. But I get what Tyson's talking about.
I really do. I think ultimately it would be nice to have food, places to sleep, all that stuff, but parents to give you discipline and they don't just hand you things. And I think that's a challenge. I think that a lot of richer families are realizing that, hey, we cannot do a disservice to our child by giving them everything they want, because it's the worst thing you can do to a kid.
One of the things I respect about Denny's and his wife Jen is the way they're raising their kid Lachlan. I mean, they've got people give them stuff. You know, Denny's doesn't give it all to his kid. He makes some. He doesn't want his kid to get everything at one time.
Yeah.
He wants to make sure he does his chores or he works for it so he can appreciate it.
Absolutely,
and I admire that.
Mm-hmm. What you got on your mind today, Jbird?
So there is something I am seeing all over, and I want to know if anyone else is seeing it or am I losing my mind again? I saw it on my street, and I said, should I film this? Like, I know this can be like the worst video ever. It was this brown liquid that it was up and down the street as if somebody took a bag and it spilled, but it was thick, it was gross, and it didn't look natural. So then I noticed seeing the same stuff in the parking lot here at work.
Is it you?
I saw it over in West Palm at another area. I'm just wondering, is anyone else seeing this odd looking brown liquid that looks like a mixture of poop and yoo-hoo? It's odd. Am I the only one seeing this? Poo-hoo, yeah. Or is it something with the seasons that I don't know about? But in the time of looking things up, everything's a conspiracy theory, and you never can really get an answer. But I was wondering, anyone else noticing that? I have not ever seen it before.
I haven't seen these brown puddles, but I'm also not looking for them.
I'll show you because I think they'll still be there after work. But I'm noticing they're showing up at odd places everywhere, not just one area.
Okay, I don't think I've seen it. Have you seen it, Virginia?
I haven't looked for them.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't
Have you seen
any.
it, Denny's?
I get what Kevin's.
No,
I know what
hasn't
Kevin's
seen it.
doing. This is the part where.
Are you craving chocolate milk?
No,
Are you craving yoo-hoo or poo-hoo?
This is the part where Kevin shows the public I'm cracking up. I'm cracking. I'm losing my mind. I'm seeing these rivers of chocolate.
Yeah, okay.
that aren't there.
Thank God it's Friday.
No, but seriously, is anyone else seeing this, or is it just me?
Okay.
That's all I got, Jeff.
877-979-WRMF. Please call us up and let us know if you've seen it. Yes, have you seen it? Okay, hold on. Yes. You seen it?
Oh.
All right.
Shocking.
Oh, wait, I'm sure it's coming.
That's so messed up.
Sure it's coming.
I'm pouring my heart out over here.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I've been watching the Hulk Hogan documentary. You know, Panda loves wrestling. I'm trying to be a good wife. And he was so excited that I wanted to watch it. It is really good.
Do they get down to the dirty?
They get down into the details and the drama, the fallout with Vince McMahon. A lot of it is, you know, his wife, Linda, giving the details of what was really happening behind the scenes.
I'm not sure I trust her either.
You don't like her?
Linda, his ex-wife?
You got beef with her?
I do not like Linda Hogan, no.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were cool with Linda.
I'm not cool with Linda. I thought, I mean, yeah, I like Brooke. I think Brooke's cool.
Brooke's not in it.
Oh, yeah.
Brooke didn't want to be in the project. So all the interviews are Linda and Nick and his manager, that guy that looks like he was left in a rotisserie chicken container for too long.
Oh, you're talking about Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, yeah.
Yeah, he don't look good.
In his defense, he's never looked great.
And he's also probably in his 90s.
Yeah.
Dude, stop tanning. It looks bad.
Wrestlers cannot stop tanning.
They talked about that too. How they cannot stop tanning.
The guys have gotten into fights with owners that did not want to tan because they thought it took away from their character. And then the person who owned that company said, "No, you're getting in the tanning bed. It looks better on TV." And yeah, that was a real beef with people.
Right now, where I am in it, it's all about the steroid stuff and how, like, you know, Hulk blew it by lying about the testosterone and says steroids and all that.
Not everyone loved Hulk.
Yeah, but then he turned it back around with the New World Order.
Well, I'm saying just guys, I mean, you're acting like the New World Order was a real thing. That was all scripted. That was, you know, wrestling's fake, Virginia.
She hadn't gotten to that part yet.
What a role reversal.
Hey, boy, you just spoiled it for her.
My bad, spoiler alert.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
He just ruined the whole thing. It's all fake.
Hollywood Hogan is not really a bad guy.
You know what wasn't fake? The money.
Oh, no, you're right.
New World Order made money.
No, the NWO changed wrestling. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is they call them the boys in the back. It'd be like your coworker dropping the act and not liking the person because of a business dealing gone wrong.
It's fascinating. I think you would really appreciate this special about Hulk. I wasn't even excited to watch it, but then here I am talking about it.
Where do you find it?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
of course it is.
It's about there's death, there's controversy, heartache.
I love it.
Yeah, they made them tan so much. I used to watch wrestling and go, man, doesn't Hulk Hogan look like you could almost like eat him like a turkey?
He looks like the undercooked Thanksgiving turkey, just slightly undercooked, but perfect.
I know I'm not the only person to have that observation. I'm not trying to joke poach here, but yeah, as a kid, I go, man, he reminds me of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Looks delicious. Well, it's pretty cool having Guy Fieri as a part-time resident because he keeps spotlighting so many great restaurants throughout South Florida. They've already had Elena's Cafe and Bake Shop in Palm Beach Gardens.
That place is good.
Yeah, it is. It's great. I've been there before. Nev's Barbecue is on my list, all because of this show. It's in Palm Beach Gardens. There's Driftwood in Boynton Beach. They've already featured Tropical Smokehouse in West Palm. Maybe you saw that on the 22nd of May. And then what you got this week, tonight, they're going to be featuring Don Ramon Restaurante Cubano.
Oh, I like it.
36 years we've had Don Ramon, and it is fantastic. Several different locations throughout Palm Beach County.
Yeah. They reached out to us. They were like, hey, if y'all ever want to come on by, come on by. I'm like, we will.
Yeah,
We've been there. We've all been there. Who hasn't?
Oh, I used to go there as a kid back in Palm Beach Gardens.
It's amazing. It absolutely is. So you'll be able to see that tonight on the Food Network. But then, they run it in rotations and stuff like that as well. So It looks like we've got 6 places that they're going to be featuring this whole season. They still got one coming up June 12th. So there's another one that's going to be coming up. And there's a couple other places you might want to check out too. You know, I guess in a sense you pay for this, but it's still really cool to be listed in the Michelin Guide because I know people like your sister, Virginia, they actually travel to different cities to try out the restaurants that have been listed.
Yes, they call it collecting stars. My sister has a star count. I don't know what the number is, but...
At least she has a thing. I mean, it's her hobby.
They love it. They save for this. They work extra shifts for this.
Yeah.
They put money aside because they just enjoy it so much. I've gone with them a couple times, 1 or 2, and it's fabulous.
Well, you got a couple places to check out with stars now in South Florida. One is in West Palm Beach, Emelina. And the cool thing about this, it is the world's first Cuban restaurant ever to earn a Michelin star.
Wow.
And the first Michelin-starred restaurant in the Palm Beaches.
That's beautiful.
We had one, but it got taken away because the guy had some problems.
I think it's the same space.
Yes.
Isn't that weird? So the guy that was beating his wife had this...
Allegedly.
No, he beat her.
Objection, Your Honor. I don't know what to say right now.
And he beat his ex-wife, too.
Okay. Good.
Same restaurant space, but he built it so good. He was really good at the build-out, and now the new people that are in it have a Michelin star, and he had a Michelin star, so the guy knows how to build a space.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive. And then Mutra, I guess, in North Miami also earned a star. But in South Florida, there were 4 new Bib Gourmand and 4 new Recommendeds. I'm sure I said all that wrong, Virginia. What does this even mean? Do you know?
So Bib Gourmand is right behind a star. It's not quite a star yet, but it's like, hey, bruh, you're almost there.
Okay, you're peaking. It's like making AAA baseball.
Exactly.
We're making some noise.
Yes, and then the other one, the recommended, is below that. But it's still, just to be in this grouping is a huge accolade.
It's better than just somebody like printing off a, hey, good job with your restaurant and putting that on the wall. This has got some credibility to it.
It does.
There are now 75 restaurants in South Florida with Michelin accolades.
Nice.
So that's a solid list. I mean, if that's your thing going for the fine dining, you have a summer full of places to go check out.
But if you're, okay, let's say you're just going with you and your lover, what are you probably going to pay on something like that? Because isn't it super, super expensive?
Well, I'm looking right now, and you've got places like the Butcher's Club and the PGA National Resort. I've been there. It's fabulous, but it's really expensive. So prepare yourself. You're going to pay. But you can also go to like Aioli in West Palm Beach. Not as expensive, but they're a Bib Gourmand. So... They got noticed. To me, like, it's fun to experience all of them, and especially during Flavor Month coming up. Flavor of the Palm Beaches, all these restaurants participate, and you can get great meals at some of these that are Michelin noticed for big discounts.
What was that poly bet thing you were talking about earlier?
Polymarket.
Okay, what if, how much would you win if all of a sudden you bet that Red Lobster would get a Michelin star? You would make a lot of money.
Ooh, wow.
I can't even talk to you serious.
Would you not make a ton?
Are chain restaurants even eligible?
No.
Oh, they're not.
You would never see a Red Lobster on here.
So, but that's it. You know for a fact, chain restaurants cannot get them?
I don't know about the chain thing because you do have places like, okay, the Parched Pig and Culinary. They're run by the same people here locally, and both of them are up. They both got noticed, and that's, I mean, you could say it's 2 different places, but
they have their own identity, right? Each place?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's you have an operator or an owner, so it's not necessarily a chain. It's just one operator has multiple restaurants, but they each are their own entity.
See, my dumb Red Lobster bit led to some more knowledge. You're welcome.
You are welcome.
One of those type of things, and I'm just kind of curious if anyone in Coral Gables went to 100 Miracle Mile last week, because Bucan, which we have known for a very long time in Palm Beach, they just opened up a little sister place called Emoto. Last weekend.
So right next to Bucan on Palm Beach Island for years has been Emoto.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where I had my 40th birthday, was at Bucan.
Okay.
Yeah, Kev, don't you remember that?
You were there.
Yeah. Well, what about, do you remember Kevin's 50th birthday?
Good point.
Get your back, dog.
Yep. That was only 2 years ago, dog.
I also forgot it too, though, so I'm kind of calling myself out.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, Clay Conley is the award-winning chef behind both places. And the Buchan Sandwich Shop is fantastic as well, too.
Yeah, it really is. They've done a great job.
I've noticed that it seems like there seems to be a connection with Miami and Palm Beach. That a lot of these operators, if they do well in one of those places, then they got to go open in the other.
Yeah, it's smart because you can still control it and make it great. It's not like you have to fly all over the country to make sure that the quality is on point.
I'd imagine, too, the money is probably good in Palm Beach, and I'm sure it's probably good down in Miami.
I think it has something to do with it.
Two major money markets.
Right, no doubt about it. Got some fun things going on this weekend. So far, the amphitheater shows have gone off okay. Machine Gun Kelly a couple nights ago, Jelly Roll last night, and the next 2 nights you got the Dave Matthews Band, I Think Financial Amphitheater. So if the last 2 nights are any indication, you're going to be fine. No problems. Hope that's the case. You also got Keith Urban going to be playing Hard Rock Live. No risk of that getting rained out.
Yeah, that's nice and covered and beautiful.
Got the Black Crowes there tomorrow night. It's been a hot minute since they had a hit, but boy, they had some bangers back in the early 90s, didn't they?
They did.
They were cranking out one hit after another and just nothing. Just stopped. It's kind of weird. Some other things going on this weekend. The Green Market's in the final Saturday on the West Palm Beach waterfront.
Oh, wow.
It'll be gone till like October.
I hope it doesn't get rained out. Let them have their last Saturday and then let the rain come.
I'm letting you know right now, my ankle is predicting quite a dry experience there.
Okay, Saturday dryness.
Okay.
If I am wrong, I'm going to get my ass kicked from people.
And not your ass, just your ankle.
Yeah.
And if you're on the West Palm Beach waterfront this afternoon, look out because that teacher bash at E.R. Bradley's is going off starting at 3 p.m. today.
That's the real storm you got to look out for.
Yes. So that is going to be going down on their website. They list it from 3 to 4 p.m. So 1 hour drinking for the teachers, and then you got to go.
Teachers, watch out for each other.
Yes.
Some have a little too much, and we got to watch our teacher friends that have a little too much and make sure they're safe.
And then on Sunday, we got a Pride Drag Brunch happening at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Ooh, I would go to that.
Yeah, that'd be indoors as well, so you would be okay with that. Just a few things going on in South Florida this weekend. Well, we got some nice little wins here for the week in your Feel Good Fridays. Samantha and Mac in West Palm Beach said that a dear friend took my son and I to Jelly Roll last night, and we got to meet him. Forever grateful for artists like him and friends like mine. I imagine it was amazing. He seems like he's just a genuinely good person and interacts very well with people and goes out of his way to make people feel special.
Love it.
I'm sure that was a cool moment. Also, Nanuet and Aiden, they're moving into a new home and are very excited about it. Jennifer's son, Alex, got his Eagle rank, the highest you can get in Scouting America, and he graduated from Seminole last week and is going to be applying for the Pipe Fitters Union to pursue a career in welding. She's super proud.
Oh, man, I always wanted to learn how to start my own fire with the little trick they do, you know, with the
little flint.
Yeah, man, that's such a cool trick.
You talking about the welders?
I think it was a Boy Scout.
Oh, okay, yeah. Boy Scouts.
And the welders, too, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Fire, too. Yeah, I guess that's probably where you love fire. Them Scouts. And also, somebody said, my mom is flying in today. They're excited about that.
Nice.
Fun little thing you could do if you want to spread a little positivity out there and you're a dog lover. Big Dog Ranch Rescue in Loxahatchee is helping rehome nearly 1,000 beagles rescued from that Ridgeland Farms, the Wisconsin breeding facility. Now, they say the dogs are receiving vaccinations, microchips, medical treatment. They're being spayed, neutered, behavioral care, and socialization, getting them all ready. And they've already got hundreds of adoption applications nationwide, but they're obviously here in South Florida. So they want to move slowly with the dogs because they, pretty much have spent a life in cages. So they need to make sure that they're ready for homes and all that kind of energy and what that might bring. But
I had a beagle. I love beagles. They had a great disposition.
You did love them, huh?
I did.
Snoopy's a beagle, isn't he?
I think he is.
I believe so. Yeah, he seems beagle-ish.
That's what I had to contribute. Snoopy a beagle?
My neighbors, they were coon asses, and they had hunting dogs. They had a bunch of hunting dogs. And there was this one hunting dog that wasn't cutting the mustard. He didn't want to hunt. He wanted to just cuddle. And so they gave him to us, and that's how we got a beagle.
I see.
They hunt with beagles, huh?
Yeah, they had a fleet of beagles that would run, and they would shoot duck and deer and gator and frog and
anything that moved.
Anything that moved, they would shoot it, and the dogs would go get it.
Yeah.
And this one dog, we called him Pookie. He did not want to hunt. He wanted to cuddle.
Yeah, my sister's got a dog like that. She got a big hunting dog that doesn't like any of that. All this dog, and this dog is giant, and all it wants to do is just get its scritches in, its little kisses in.
Some dogs love to hunt. Other dogs are not down with the hunt.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's just so is life, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, some dogs don't hunt. Do have one other great win for the week to mention here on a Feel Good Friday. Shout out to Clematis by Night. They were named the best outdoor concert series by USA Today's 10 Best Readers' Choice poll.
I mean, that thing has been going strong since we got here back in the Matt Forrest days.
Yep.
When he used to curate some of the best musicians and make the best live music.
Yeah.
It's been going strong since then.
1995. Mayor Nancy Graham. Remember that got it going?
Yes.
Yep. And it's been fantastic ever since. They were number 3 in 2024, number 2 last year, and now number 1 this year. So congratulations to the people at Clematis by Night. You guys do a fantastic job there. Coming up, we have got more KVJ on the After the Show that you can watch live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, or on demand on YouTube and Spotify. Before we do that, Bird is going to wrap us up here with this thought for the day.
We talked a lot about rebuilding today.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know.
Well, we tore a lot of stuff down.
Yeah,
There
we
we
did.
go. Rebuilding isn't proof that you failed. It's proof that you refused to stay broken.
Oh, okay.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.